What's up, guys? It's Pete from the Boat Breakers here again with another video. I just got off the Carnival Sunrise. It was a beautiful 5-day cruise out of Miami, and it was over the holiday break right through Thanksgiving. Wanted to get on here and share some of my thoughts with you guys. First of all, what you think of this shirt? It's kind of nice, right? Anyways, let me stop. So I'm in a new place, as you guys can see. I got a new laptop, so everything's a little mumbo jumbo. So hopefully you guys can bear with me and let me know how everything looks. I won't be recording here every time, but maybe I will. I got Dusty with me in the back sleeping, so let's get into it. We gave away our first cruise, so if you want to cry a little bit, go rewatch that live. It was amazing. The winner has not come forward yet, so if the winner doesn't come forward, me and Kyle will see you guys on Tuesday to redraw. So get those comments in. Let us know how you guys are feeling. I'm just so happy that you're all here and we hit our first milestone. So keep an eye out for future prizes and giveaways. Let's begin. So the cruise was amazing. The ship was beautiful. Everyone I cruised with was amazing. I never took a holiday cruise before, so this was my first. And some of my first impressions were looking throughout the boat. It looked very family oriented, and I was assuming that's how it would be because it was a Thanksgiving cruise. Didn't stop the club from being packed to the absolute brim every night and everybody breaking it down and having a fun time. So I really enjoyed this cruise. I want to take you guys through some of the things that stood out to me, whether they left me nice and happy or they left me a super sad boy. So let's get into the list. So first off, the shows on the ship in the Liquid Lounge specifically were amazing. We saw the Love and Marriage show, which we always go and see, and it is hilarious. I highly recommend going to watch that show. And then we saw a spooky type musical. I don't remember the name of it, but it had an absolutely crazy production. There was fog, there was lasers, and I haven't sat through a show like that, but I would highly recommend that show. Those shows in the Liquid Lounge. Don't even get me started with food. I'll take you guys through a couple things, couple places where I ate, and some of the most delicious things on the ship. I got a bulgogi bowl, extra bulgogi from the Lucky Bowl, and it was freaking amazing. It was freaking amazing. It was free. I got the Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving in the MDR. I thought it was amazing. I ordered pretty much every single thing on the menu, and I thought it was all great. Next, the Pig and Anchor, which is, a fan favorite. We went there on the very first day before the ship took off. So there was no line. We tried getting in there a few more times and there was a huge line. So at least we got it once. It was delicious. Try it out. Stumbling out of the club at 2 a.m., we always head over to the Pizza Pirate, I think it's called. Might be called something else. But for some reason, the line was wrapped around the block. And Danny and I were just like, let's just go to the room and order room service. Even though it cost a little extra money, I would like to mention the cheesesteak with the curly fries. Amazing, exceptional. We ordered it 2 nights and just threw on a movie after. We had coffee at Java Blue pretty much every day. Sometimes we had it twice a day because we wanted that extra boost. Just keep in mind the lines can get very long. Next on the list is the Red Frog Pub. It was amazing. For some reason, there was always events happening in there. There was Latin music. There was, the entertainment team was in there doing events, trivia, X, Y, Z, and it was always packed out into the hallway, and it was just a great time every time we got into the Red Frog Pub. So definitely check that out. We'll mention here, the gym on the ship was beautiful. They had personal trainers. They had a room for yoga and dance, and it was just, situated in the front of the ship where the views were amazing, and it was a nice large gym. There was also like an upstairs for some offices up there, so definitely an honorable mention. Check that out. Let's talk about some of the things that I wasn't a fan of, like I didn't appreciate it. Let's talk about a few of those things. About the bathroom real quick in our stateroom. Now I just want to mention these experiences could have been just in our bathroom, so I don't know if the people next to us had the same problem, but I do want to mention the problems. The first problem was the sink only had steaming, blistering, 3rd-degree burn hot water. I couldn't get cold water to come out of the sink. It made it difficult to brush my teeth, and I care about my teeth, and it made it very difficult to wash my hands, which I was trying to do. I was trying to avoid getting sick, so wash my hands as often as I could. Couldn't do it. Hands in there for 10 seconds, and then they started burning. The second thing was the shower pressure was embarrassing. Like, it got so bad to the point where Danny and I went to the guys' locker room in the spa and just showered there a few times. Next, the layout of the ship was a mess. It was horrible, in my opinion. Now, I've been on a bunch of cruises. I've been on a bunch of different ships. I have never had as much trouble navigating a ship as I did on this one. So we would go up to where we think we needed to be, and we would get blocked by a restaurant on the right, blocked by the restaurant on the left, a different restaurant. So we would have to go up 2 more floors, go all the way down to mid or front, and go down and then come back to where we needed to be multiple times. Now, the reason this was a little upsetting to me was because you would get off an island, your feet would be hurting, you're like, I'm ready for dinner, and everybody gets cranky when they're ready for dinner. So I would shoot up to where MDR was, where I was supposed to be eating every day, and I would be just blocked, and it happened like 3 times because I was coming from different spots. So navigating the ship was a little rough for me, and it kind of upset me a little bit because there was multiple times where I was like, I just want to eat, This one kind of pissed me off. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Hopefully I am. This one made me a little upset. The smoking area on the ship was located 1 level right underneath where all the kids play, the basketball court, the jungle gym, and the ropes course. So you could be playing, we were playing cornhole, and I would be smelling cigarette smoke. Also, it was the track that went around that people would run on in the morning, and right here would be the smoking area, which is always packed because, people got to smoke. People got to do what they got to do. They're on vacation, which I don't care about that. I'm not saying smoking's bad. I'm saying they shouldn't be right next to each other. Smoke travels upwards, and if you get a gust of wind a certain way, those kids are eating smoke for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So figure it out, Carnival. That's stupid on your part. Lastly, not such a big deal, but I did want to mention, because we did just get off the Legend in June, there's only 1 small public pool area. Aside from Serenity, there was just 1 small pool, and it was always packed. I mean, like, I'm not complaining about the packedness. I'm complaining about there was just 1 pool. Where on the Legend, they had a pool with the DJ, and then you go into another area, and they had another pool with no music playing, so you kind of got to choose your vibe. So I was used to that on the Legend, so I kind of got upset that there was nowhere for me to swim. I didn't get in the pool once, so boo-hoo, me. So that's it for the pros and the cons, the mads and the bads, the sads and the glads. All right, let me stop. I do want to mention, though, that I was reading reviews before I went on the ship, everybody complained about a sewage smell, bad odor. I didn't smell it. I was worried I was going to smell it. I was crossing my fingers I'd smell it because I haven't gotten on a ship. Kyle's been on a few ships with smell. I was like, come on, smell. I'm just kidding. I wasn't, but I was ready for it, and I didn't smell it anywhere. So, tip my hat to you guys. That's it for the review, guys. I hope you took something from this. I know that we had a few people looking at the vlog and asking about what I thought about the ship. So here's the video for what I thought about the ship. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I took my time to make it. I took videos where I could while I was cruising and on vacation. Like, I didn't like that. Boom. I love that. Boom. So hopefully this video is more immersive, and let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Come hang out with us on Tuesday. Me and Kyle got it figured out. Both of us will be on there. We'll be chopping it up. We'll be talking about cruise news. We'll be talking about vacations, giveaways, everything. Maybe we'll eat. We'll get a drink together. What do you think? Love you guys. See ya. I had a cup of coffee, and I feel like I talked my gums out. I got a little bit of cotton mouth. I gotta chill with the coffee before the videos, because then I'm rambling and messing up. And anyways, see you guys.